Understand your Medicare? Well, today I'm going to go over Plan N, Plan G, and Plan F and the differences between those Medicare supplement plans. Alright, thank you for watching. This video is for those of you who are unsure as to which Medicare supplement plan you folks should enroll in. And I'm going to just go over a little bit about those things, those little nuances that you should consider when choosing. Thank you again for watching. My name is Matt Ragudo. I am a chartered retirement planning counselor and have my certification in long-term care planning. I've been doing Medicare for quite some time now in assisting beneficiaries choose their right Medicare plan, whether it be a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement plan. And today's focus is Plan N, Plan G, and Plan F. Now in the link in the description below, what I have is pretty much the Medigap policy choosing little brochure, what have you, that comes out every year to help guide Medicare beneficiaries. And I'm gonna kind of unpack it and go through the nuances between the Medicare supplement industry and how you can choose the plan that's gonna be probably the most suitable for you going forward from 2020 and beyond. So Plan F, which was the traditional plan that covered everything at 100% from day one, that plan is going away, and that's due to the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services kind of deciding that first dollar coverage or having no deductible would be a bad thing and would quote unquote encourage spending. So if you have no copay, well, of course I'm going to go run to the doctor's office whenever I have a runny nose or any kind of mild medical emergency, or not emergency, medical issue, because it's free. Now Medicare didn't like that, so they said Plan G is the only plan you can get going forward that covers all services, but you do have to pay the deductible. So let's transition now to Plan G. Plan G covers all services, parts A and B, after the Part B as in boy deductible of $198 for 2020. So after you paid that deductible, no more medical payments, except of course the Medicare premium plus the plan premium, but no more out-of-pocket expenses for all Medicare covered services. Now the last one is Plan N. N is in Nancy, and this plan covers Part A the same as both F and G. You get 100% of hospital coverage from day one. Part B though, just like in the Part G plan, you do have a $198 deductible. After that deductible though, there's still two places where you have a copay. And those two places are the doctor office. You can be charged up to $20 per visit, and that's at the doctor's office. And you can be charged up to $50 for an ER visit that doesn't result in a hospitalization. So if you go to the ER and let's say it's emergency, but they don't have to admit you, they can patch you up, do some x-rays, and then send you home. That doesn't result in a hospitalization, so you will be charged up to $50. Now all the tests that they run in there and everything, those are all covered within that $50 amount, so you don't have to worry about that observation stay that has been plaguing a lot of Medicare beneficiaries on original Medicare and certain Advantage plans, because if you are in the emergency room under observation, you're still at an outpatient setting, which would entail a 20% co-insurance, which can be quite high. Okay, so that's the plans and basically how they are different. Another thing that we should consider is when choosing a Medicare supplement plan is, will my plan have a lot of people who are high utilizers? Meaning, if I join this plan, insurance works with pooled risk. So the entire county or state that you're in, depending on how large, has a rating pool. And for those people who are in that rating pool, Let's take for example the Plan F. Up until this point in 2020, Plan F was guarantee issue for those people who had any kind of guarantee issue circumstance, meaning that if they have a disability and they got onto the Medicare program, they could qualify for a Medicare supplement plan. If they were on dialysis, if they qualified through Medicare through dialysis, they could get onto the Medicare Supplement Plan F. And of course, if they were leaving work at a much later age and had already picked up their Part B, they could go into a Plan F. So those folks on Plan F most likely are gonna buy it because they need 100% of all their medical services covered. And that drives up high utilization for the members on that plan. So Plan F, I'm not saying that this is a end all be all, this is how it always is, but Plan F typically will have more utilization, and therefore, as I've seen in the past, and we've seen in the past in my industry, Medicare Supplement Plan F does have very high rate increases. And due to not having any more new people, right, as of this video, this is after 2020, so MACRA did go into effect where Plan F was removed from the market for those people newly eligible to Medicare. We're gonna have to kind of deal with an aging population that cannot get any newer, younger, potentially less frail individuals on the plan. All right, so Plan G, what's the risk with Plan G? Okay, well, Plan G also now has risk because it is the new Plan N, or sorry, it is the new Plan F, not N. It's the new Plan F. So all those people who had those particular conditions that were enrolled into Plan F now are going to be enrolling in a Plan G. And unfortunately, as we've seen in the past as well, in anticipation for MACRA, Plan Gs across all the different insurance companies has been increasing their premium by anywhere between 10 to 15%. Okay, so Plan N. Plan N, due to its nature and having the copays at the doctor offices and the ER, it truly is a plan that protects that risk of you going into the hospital and having very expensive outpatient services. And those services usually don't happen that often. And if they do happen that often, a lot of folks are going to go into the Plan G and probably have already purchased, if not the Plan F. So Plan N, in the past anyway, has experienced very, very good rate increases, and in certain circumstances they did have a rate decrease. For those folks on Plan N, that's kind of where the pros and cons are about choosing the plan, and the nuance is not just looking at this is a Plan F, this is what it covers, G, this is what it covers, Plan N, what it covers. Now the last thing that you need to be kind of aware of is, what will this cost you per month? And is this something that I could live with? Similar to my other line of work, long-term care, Medicare supplement plans are not like life insurance. So these premiums can increase, and they tend to increase due to both age and that risk pool population that I spoke of, where if your particular area receives very high utilization for a certain year, then that plan is going to go up due to utilization. And then on top of that, a lot of plans do go up based on age. So you could potentially have 2 rate increases. Now, why would I suggest this over like the Medicare Advantage programs that are free or 0 premium? Well, you retain the ability to have flexibility through having original Medicare as your primary insurance, true primary insurance. Now, not a replacement insurance of some private company. You have it as its truest form, where you don't have to worry about, is this covered? Do I have to go through some kind of prior authorization approval? For Medicare, while they do have PAs, prior authorization, and certain utilization management tools, it's built into the system and it's transparent. So your physician will know exactly how to get things covered, And when filing for appeals, it's much easier as you are going through original Medicare versus going through the Medicare Advantage private company, which could, not saying that they do, but they could increase hurdles for you to receiving certain medical services that are necessary. I hope this video kind of explained a little bit about Plan N, Plan G, and Plan F, the way the industry is moving and how to really look at your plans. If you had questions about your particular Medicare supplement plan, is it still competitive? You know, is it the right one for me? I'd be more than happy to shoot you out a reply. Just go ahead and fill out my form below. Links to my secure website, which will allow you to ask me any kind of questions that you have on your Medicare supplement program, and if it makes sense to make a switch of some kind. All right, thank you for watching. Mahalo, and you have a magical day. Bye-bye now.